Yo, what's good, y'all? In today's video, I got the how to make a crouch system and stuff. Very basic, simple system. You press Control key, you'll go down. Press it again, you'll go up. Very simple and stuff. Seen in a lot of like military shooter type of games and stuff like Phantom Forces and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Okay, so you're gonna head on over to Starter Player, open up Starter Player scripts, right? So I have two animations. Again, I get all my animations from the toolbox. So you go to the toolbox, just search up crouch animation, you'll find a ton. So starter player scripts, plus icon, local script. You're gonna want to put both animations inside the local script. So all you gotta do, plus icon, animation, rename the animation, throw your animation ID in there. You cannot use my animation ID, you have to use your own, right? So then you're gonna want to rename the script to crouch. I don't know if I spelled that right the first. Okay, definitely didn't spell that right. Crouch script, right? You're gonna delete print hello world. You're gonna create a couple variables. First, variable for the user input service, so it's equal to game get service user input service, right? Then you're gonna create a variable for local player, so it's equal to game dot players dot local player. Then create a variable for the animation status, so anim status is equal to, by default we'll just say walking, right? And then create a variable for the animation track, which you will not assign it a value, or you're going to set its value equal to null. So this is the animation track. This is we're making it a global variable so that we can disable it when the player wants to stop crouching. So we'll say UIS to input began connect function in parentheses put input comma process, which just means the player is not typing in chat. Enter, and then say if inputs dot user input type is equal to enum dot user input type dot keyboard and not processed. Enter, you'll say if inputs dot keycode is equal to enum dot keycode dot left control or whatever your crouch keybind is. Enter, you'll then create a variable for the player's character, so character is then equal to player dot character. You'll then say if enum status is equal to walking, that means the player then wants to crouch, so enter. Then you'll switch it. Anim status is equal to crouching. Then you'll set up the animation track. So animation track or AT is equal to character dot humanoid dot animator load animation. In parentheses you'll say script. Then you'll get your crouch animation, right? Then you'll say AT like you'll play the animation, and then you will obviously adjust their walk speed so that they cannot walk, right? So we'll say walk speed. Now this is optional and stuff because I've seen different things in different games. Most games where like if you crouch, you usually can't walk, or you can walk slow, or like you just walk very slow. It's very rarely that you see a game where like you crouch and you can run at the same speed you could when you were standing up. So you could either set this to 0 so they can't walk, or you could just reduce it, like set like 8 or something, so that they move very slowly. So it's up to you. Then after that you'll say else if anim status is equal to crouching. Enter, obviously do the opposite, and status is equal to walking. Then after that, you're going to stop the animation track. This is why we needed it to be a global variable. So stop, close parentheses, enter, and then say player dot character dot humanoid dot walk speed is equal to whatever your default walk speed is. Now let's go ahead and test this. So yeah, you will need a crouch animation and a walk animation. As always, if you guys want access to any one of my scripts or models, you guys can become either a channel member or a Discord subscriber. Link to either of those options can be found in the description and stuff, so highly recommend to check it out. But yeah, so if we press control, as you can see, I am currently crouching and stuff. I cannot move. I can jump, but I cannot move. If I press it again, I can now walk and stuff. Press it, boom, 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 boom. Very simple. So yeah, there we go. Very simple system to make and stuff. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.